After learning an 81-year-old veteran was living in his car in a Walmart parking lot, the community of Squamish rallied around the senior, raising tens of thousands of dollars.
As CTV's Ben Milger reports, organizers plan to turn that money into a much more practical home on wheels.
Thank you very much.
Brother, it's the least I could do, man.
Thank you, yeah.
These two former military men, both living in Squamish, have been acquaintances for years, but hadn't seen each other for a while until last week.
I was like, how are you doing? And he says, oh, you know, not so good. I'm living in my car out in the parking lot. And I said, oh, what's that? Kind of hit home. I was like, that's not acceptable.
A series of unfortunate events befell Orville Larson, and recently he's been living in this late model Saturn.
I'm sleeping in the front seat.
You can only do that for so long, right?
Yeah.
Jeremiah White set up a GoFundMe page, hoping to raise enough to buy the 81-year-old a van that could be converted into a proper RV.
Everybody pictures an 81-year-old man as their grandfather, and pictures their grandfather living in a car, and everybody's had enough. They said, no, we're not gonna tolerate that. We can do better.
The community of Squamish opened their hearts and wallets and have so far raised over $40,000, more than enough to help Larson. Friday, he signed the paperwork, and soon this will be his new home. Corey Smith, also a military veteran, uses this converted van for road trips and says they'll build something similar for Larson.
So here we have the two-burner gas stove.
It's going to take quite a bit of work to make this empty shell into a home, but for the people involved, it's a labor of love.
We're doing all the labor, just volunteering the labor, and a lot of materials coming from some of the local van conversion companies as well.
Thanks to the community's generosity, plans are already underway to buy and convert a second van.
Him and I come up with whatever's left over is going to go into a fund to help somebody else out.
Now staying in a hotel, Larson says when his van is ready, he plans to take it on a fishing trip. Ben Milger, CTV News, Squamish.